ये पॉडकास्ट हमारे सिंप्लीफाइड पॉडकास्ट सीरीज का पहला पॉडकास्ट है जो ऑडियो पॉडकास्ट है. ड्यू टू सम रीजंस वी couldn't shoot video podcast, but I wanted you guys to learn from Preksha, her journey and everything from being a sales girl to earning and having a revenue of 30 lakhs per annum as a personal branding strategist. This podcast is insane with lots of value. We talked about her being a sales girl, we talked about her making 30 lakhs per annum. We talked about lead generation. We talked about outbound lead generation system in detail. This podcast is full of value, and in this podcast, Preksha sang a song for us. It is a conversation full of fun and insights. So make sure to watch this podcast till the very end.
Hi, Preksha. Thank you for joining in for the podcast.
Hi Samiksha, thank you so much for having me here. Hello everyone.
I'm so excited to have you, and it is a new experience for me also, first audio podcast ever.
Yeah, actually, I'm so glad that you did this to me. I really wanted to be in the podcast, and thank you so much for the opportunity, girl. It's literally an honor.
You, you deserve this. Tell to the audience, she has lots to share. She has so much of experience at this tender age. Trust me, listen to this whole podcast. You will get lots of insights.
I-
So, starting up with your introduction, Preksha.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so hello everyone. I'm Preksha Bothra. I'm a personal branding strategist, lead generation specialist, and a social media marketer with like 4 years of experience in this particular field. And yes, I'm like really excited to be in this podcast and like share value, share fun, and like communicate with Samiksha.
Yeah. And you said 4 years in this sector.
Yeah.
How it has been 4 years? कब से freelancing कर रहे हो? Tell us about that.
Yeah, definitely. So it has been like 4 years. I have started it in 2020, basically. Okay, so
Hmm.
I
COVID
started
time.
like a journey over there, and yeah, from a very point of the thing when I started being a sales girl and everything. Okay, I have been a sales girl and I have worked with many things just because to earn money. Okay,
Hmm.
there was no need actually, but one thing was there in my mind that I really want to earn. That was a
Yeah.
thing inside me. So yeah, I did that. I started working as a salesman and everything because coming from my royal family, this is something which nobody accepts over here, right? So yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I did. Then moving out from that particular zone, have like networked with many people as I have this communication thing in my mind always that I need to communicate with people. So I used to communicate a lot, and that's when I got to know a small scale industry where I was working as a slogan person, as a logo person, and everything. Okay, from there my journey gets started. Okay, and from there I got the experience of the graphic designing part, of slogan part, and everything. Although, so yeah, that's like how the journey goes on from the 2020. Then I met a friend. Okay, and from his point of view, like he was always saying that Preksha, you are a very good writer. Reason being, I
Hmm.
have been writing since the age of 8. Okay, and I
Okay.
have like written a lot of poems, a lot of songs. I still write songs. Okay, and right now I have like 8 journals with me as well. Okay, and working
Yeah.
over like 2 books with my father, for my father basically. So yeah, these are some things which I have in my loop, and that's when he told me that Preksha, your writings are very good. You must write. So that's when he introduced me to his sister, who was a like influencer at that time, and right now she has around 500K follower count. So
Hmm.
yeah, she is a very big creator. Okay, so I worked under her. Okay, I worked for her. For 2 months, I was working all free, like nothing to pay, nothing at all. And like just wanted to get experience, like get a hold of people. I tried my level best. So when I cracked that deal, no, the one question what she asked to me that what exactly is it in you that like I come to you, I don't go to any other agency. Okay, and
Hmm.
coming to my life, I am not a marketing person, so I don't know any like marketing thing over that time because obviously, a 15-year-old girl, what would she know, right? So I just said this particular thing that I am here to learn, I am here to grasp every single thing. You just see me for like 10 days. If you feel like I am here to learn and to like make you grow and grow with you, then you just keep me over there. If you don't feel like it, just remove me. Okay, just remove me
Yeah.
that straight. And that's where she was like, I like your confidence, Preksha, and I would really like to see like how things go forward. For 2 months I worked over there. We got like 3 reels to 1 million, and I was like, oh my god, what exactly happened over here? And like, okay, let's do this. Then she started paying me for like 500 to 1000 and then 2000 per month. Okay, it grows
Good.
eventually as she like gets the brand deal and everything. So yeah, that all mattered. And from there, I started getting referrals. Okay, I had a
That's
huge
amazing,
network.
man.
Okay, yeah, I had a huge network because like communication always there. Being an extra extrovert was always a case. Samiksha know this, I guess.
Yeah.
Being an extra extrovert like helped me a lot. Okay, and like one thing was always there that I was always at a place to learn, not to like just sell and everything, to learn and to let people know what I have the knowledge and everything about. So yeah, these two aspects I always carry with me because I feel that particularly if you are learning, people will think that okay, we are just giving it out, we are not getting anything, they will just move away. And if you will only like tell them that what knowledge do you have, they will just be like, okay, like she's just sharing and everything, but this is so generic. So mix them both and like that worked for me. So networking happened, referral system happened, and to be honest, I wasn't like active on any social media because I was really not a social media girl. Okay, so I didn't had anything to do. So for one particular year, I only worked under the referral system. I got hell lot of referrals. I worked with hell lot of influencers, and yes, that's how a proper journey started from that particular part.
That's good. So yeah, you too. Okay, now summarizing your answer and the things that the people can take away from it. Number first is network. Network is damn crucial. Focus on building your network offline,
Definitely.
online, both ways.
Definitely.
Number two, keep on learning, keep on experimenting. It is not only from her journey, I also experienced this. And even I was listening to a Raj Shimani's podcast and he also emphasized upon कि कैसे वो हर चीज को ऑब्जर्व करते रहते हैं कि दे स्टार्ट पुटिंग ऑन क्वेश्चंस कि ये कैसे हुआ ये कैसे होगा कैसे होता है
Definitely. Definitely.
एवरीथिंग लाइक दैट सो ऑब्जर्व करो bring out your curiosity out. So now coming back to you, Preksha, you told us like you are a songwriter.
Yeah.
Can you sing a song for us?
Song, okay. Yeah, so basically, I am not a singer personally, but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, I would love to. So I have this one song which is like hell lot favorite of mine. I'm a Bollywood person, okay. Like I like Hollywood and everything, but I'm more of a Bollywood person. And this particular song, and if you have heard Hum Safar, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, so that is something which I love. And yeah, totally I can like
Go
sing it
please.
for you. Okay. सुन मेरे हम सफर, क्या तुझे इतनी सी भी खबर कि तेरी सांसें चलती जिधर रहूंगी बस वहीं उम्र भर है, रहूंगी बस वहीं उम्र भर,
That's so good.
जितनी मुलाकातें हैं उनसे भी प्यारी तेरी बातें हैं, बातों में तेरी जो खो जाते हैं, आऊं ना होश में मैं कभी, बाहों में है तेरी जिंदगी है ये. Yeah. Thanks.
That's so good. मैंने बीच में interrupt कर दिया था that's so good बोल के. But
No,
lots of applause.
definitely.
You can't hear this or see this, but lots of applause.
Yeah.
I couldn't sing along. मेरी आवाज तो बहुत बेकार है.
Actually, I would love to hear you. Okay, I would
No,
love to
no,
hear
I'm not
you.
singing anyway.
And
Now coming back to the podcast,
definitely.
tell us about your experience of being a sales girl. Freelancing के बारे में बहुत सुना, बहुत जनों से बात की. Tell us about experience of being a sales girl. क्या what were your takeaways from that? And like rejections क्या मिली, all about that.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, being a sales girl was something I loved. Okay, like people will obviously think that coming from that particular part picture, how you can love this. So let me tell you all that being a rich family girl and everything, I have been through this particular thing that I have to be perfect always. Okay, be it in school, be it in everything. So yeah, I was always in a prestigious sector in prestigious like society.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was one thing in me that makes me like different from every single person in my family or my society as well. Okay, that if you see my family people out there, okay, you will feel that they are rich. Okay, and if I come there, okay, you will feel that she is normal. Okay, reason being I stay that way. To be honest, I literally stay that way, and sometimes I feel like I'm a homeless girl or what? So yeah, that is something like that. A tomboy thing or something is in me. Okay, so like always a curious girl, always like fun loving, always doing things out of the way. Okay, so sales girl was that particular part of me only. And why did I chose that particular thing? Because when I entered the market, I saw like people going on there and everything, like doing some nice works and prestigious work. And I have always like heard this particular thing from in my family as well, that Preksha, you need to go for the government job sector. Okay, you need to go to the private. You have to do a prestigious job. And like I was so like not on in my mind that okay, I don't want to do this. Okay, I just want to do something more fun, which aligns with me. And that's when I like ended up going to a person and was telling him that can I do a job in your particular shop and everything. And he was like I won't be able to like pay you, and look at your clothes and everything, you are like looks rich, and what, why exactly? He literally said that on my face. And I was like
Hmm.
I might look that, but obviously like let me give you this particular description that I didn't wanted like money. I wanted like to earn it all by myself. I didn't had any need of it. But I said to that particular guy that I'm in a great need of money, and that's why I want to work it. Obviously I was like faking it over there. Reason being he wouldn't like allow me to work. So yeah, and obviously, like he asked me that what exactly is your age, because nobody allows like uh, not a person who is not the legal age kind of girl to work over there. So I told him that I'm 18, okay, and I want to work and everything. So I started working. He realized that like I'm working very nicely, and he told me that I will be paying you per month 500, and I agreed on the like note that okay, I really want to do this. Okay, and I started like sales girl job. That's when I used to like I used to work in a clothing shop. Okay, so it like
Hmm.
interacted with people. I showed them clothes, and the way that I showed to them, okay, like always being a sales girl, always like being a sales girl is something that you have to like put on the customer in the position that they can't say no to you. Even if they say that
Yeah.
we are unable to purchase it, they should have an eye over the product that yes, I want to like purchase it somehow, maybe later, but yeah, I have this particular mind. So I always had this particular thing in my mind that I want to make connections. Then there was a guy I used to learn a lot from him. Okay, he was very good at sales, and right
Hmm.
now he's also freelancing. Okay, so yeah, so basically he was very good at sales and everything, and I used to see him like pitching out to people in such a way that they are unable to like get their hands on from that particular product, even though they were not like even seeing that particular part. what I exactly mean, let's give you example. Like somebody came forward to see a crop top, okay, and he showed him the like crop top and every single thing, but he showed him like a pullover and everything as well. Okay, people used to take those crop tops as well and keep an eye on that pullovers and everyone as well. Okay,
Hmm.
and they literally end up getting that pullovers too. So that sales part of upselling and everything, like, because when you like observe everything, no, as you said earlier as well, Samiksha, that observation is very important, and you
Yeah.
observe from your surroundings, no. So that traditional method of like selling it out also helps in social media or the digital market as well. Okay, so it
Hmm.
is a very like very basic thing to understand that we are coming from a traditional method itself. Okay. So
Yeah.
upselling is there, sales is there, making people like giving out a non-resistible offer is there. What we exactly use in our freelancing, I have learned it all from that traditional method itself. Okay. So from there, this was my takeaway that which helped me in my freelancing as well. That put up a non-resistible offer. Okay. Upsell in such a way that people are like going to purchase that particular, and if not, they have an eye over it. Okay, and that might can like obviously get you a highest CVR. Okay, the conversion rate.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
obviously the third thing is communication. Build a relationship with them, because a relationship is something which will make them come back to back in your particular shop. So yeah, these were like three
Absolutely.
takeaways from that particular job from mine, and literally it is helping me a lot in my personal branding and especially in my lead generation system.
That's good. We will talk about this in our like after
Definitely,
2 to 3 questions. So
definitely.
yeah, as you talked about, like you come from a prestigious, rich family and all that stuff, I can totally relate to this pressure. Like where everybody around you is doing so great, you also have to prove yourself up, and
Definitely.
that burden of expectations. No, चाहे वो expectations आपकी family से हो, चाहे वो आपने अपने आप को दी, that burden of expectations is big thing.
Yeah.
Here I've also मेरे mind में दोबारा राज शमानी का podcast की clips आ रही थी.
Mm-hmm.
He also said that he came from a rich family, everyone doing well. पापा अच्छी जॉब में कर रहे हैं, पापा का अच्छा बिजनेस है. Where everybody was doing good, he also had that pressure that also I want to also do something good.
Yeah.
So that is one category of people who do something good, and the other category of people who do something good are like आपकी bloodline में everybody has been doing okay normal jobs, decent jobs, but you are like I want to raise the standards. I want to take my family to some other level.
Yeah. So when
So
you
these
say
two type of motivations are damn crucial.
definitely, definitely. Actually, my parents and whole family is around business. Okay. And we
Yeah,
only have that one single sister of mine who is into medical line, and I was also going in the same. So yeah, like moving into professional life was a big thing for us. Even freelancing is kind of corporate job if you like move ahead. If you're taking clients, you are
yeah.
doing a job only. Make it very clear in your head, guys. So yeah,
But
definitely.
I guess it's more growth oriented.
Yeah,
जॉब में इतनी ग्रोथ नहीं मिलेगी जितनी आपको फ्रीलांसिंग में मिलेगी.
definitely, definitely. Growth oriented is there, but obviously, I would love to mention this particular thing that freelancing is a 24 hours job, even more. Okay.
Yeah,
Although we don't have that in our like whole sector, but yeah, 24 hours is even less for freelancing. So you have to like get your shit over there. Okay. You have to like work ass off and to get that particular thing in freelancing. And yes, if you have a proper system set it up over there, after 2 to 3 years, you will be banging on over there. So yeah.
absolutely. So now coming to the LinkedIn वाली thing, LinkedIn पे freelancing. So tell us the difference between, as you mentioned, like you did lead generation, you did personal branding.
Yeah.
Tell us the difference between personal branding and lead generation, and also tell us about the thing that is called as lead branding. It's a new term out here.
Yeah.
Tell us about that also.
True. So yeah, basically personal branding and lead generation, I would say don't confuse those two things. Okay, obviously, like people do think that if you have a proper personal brand, you will be getting leads. That's true in one note, okay, you will be getting leads and everything. Okay, but personal branding doesn't only like aligns with like getting leads. Personal branding is more about getting reach, getting visibility, getting engagement. Okay, this is what personal branding includes. But the lead generation is something where you get clients, okay, where you get people who pay you. Okay, in
Yeah.
personal branding, what exactly happens is when you get visibility, reach, and engagement, people want that particular visibility, reach, and engagement in that particular your their particular profiles. Okay, but in lead generation, what exactly they are focusing on is getting leads, even though their profile is not that very much of nice. Okay, coming to like giving you an example. Okay, yesterday only I went to a webinar. We had like
Okay.
three guests over there. Okay, and amongst two, like we were in this particular sense that one is doing inbound lead generation, other one is doing outbound, and I am doing the lead generation combination. Okay, so what exactly happens over there that those two people were having like a follower count and reach count of over like 10K or 20K as well. Okay, and the reach were over millions or something like that. But coming to me, I am only having 4K followers over my LinkedIn. Okay, and I was still there sitting with them. So that's the power of like how you share your personal brand authority and lead generation together. Okay, when you talk about personal branding, you have reach and everything, but lead generation nowadays is a very crucial factor in terms of anything, because ultimately whatever you are doing over any social media platform, you want to earn money, and that's exactly
Absolutely.
what exactly it is. Now, coming to the point where you mentioned leads and branding, okay, that's an innovation, okay, done by me. That's not a very generic stuff to you can see over YouTube or any other sources. Okay,
Yeah.
nobody like uses this particular thing. So what I did in this particular one, lead gen branding, I mixed personal branding and lead generation together, made a system
Yeah.
out
I
of
saw
it.
that.
Yeah, made a system out of it and automated it in 90 days. Okay, now let me give you a
Okay.
brief of it, how exactly it works. Okay, so you set up a personal brand over there. From personal brand, I won't be saying that you have to make a very large engagement and everything. You just need to set up an optimized profile where the SEO thing is working. Okay, I
Yeah.
just need that. I need at least a post or at least two posts in a week. Okay, I need you to be consistent in your strategies, be it commenting, be it engagement. Okay, whatever strategy you will be following in that particular system. These three aspects of your LinkedIn profile should be there. Make your LinkedIn profile or any other social media, whatever you are using, as your landing page, so that people when come over there, they absolutely know what exactly you are doing. Don't confuse. Okay, that's
Yeah.
exactly what the branding system and everything, every part covers over there. Now, apart from this particular thing, okay, in the branding, what I exactly do is like I set up a sync between every single thing in your particular profile, be it in any social media platform. What exactly I mean over here is that your banner should align with your headline, your headline should align with your features section,
Yeah.
and that to content, that to about, and go on. Okay. So everything is in sync up, no? Every time anybody sees your profile, okay, they get attractive and everything. And let me tell you this one thing very clearly, that nobody has time more than 7 seconds. That is proven by like other platforms
Yeah.
as well, that not more than 7 seconds anybody sees your profile, be it any social media platform. They have mentioned LinkedIn specifically. I would say nobody sees your any social media platform more than 7 seconds, because they need to know if they are there to give you the business. They need to know what exactly you do. So one thing would I sum up from this particular thing is that make a clear statement out there, build the authority of what exactly you do. I'm not saying you
Yeah.
get engagement, you get reach. Authority builds up when you have a clear mindset in there, and that clear
Of
mindset
course.
is clearly shown in your profile. That is something which I meant over here. Don't build a confusion in your profile. Okay, I share these two things, personal branding and lead generation. That is very clear with every single aspect of my LinkedIn profile. I only have one social media platform right now. Okay, so these two sectors are very clear, and what I talk about is like business. Okay, because that's my service. I provide business, so I talk about that. So yeah,
Yeah.
this is something which like definitely a branding system covers. Okay. Now coming to the lead generation system. Okay, they combine like inbound and outbound. Inbound would definitely
Hmm.
come if you would be like posting consistently, and mostly content should be there. Okay, the valuable content, the educational, the inspirational, and basically the storytelling in every single post.
Hmm.
It's a must. Okay, but what exactly like this particular inbound lead generation is when you have an engagement strategy, commenting strategy in place, okay,
Yeah.
and not only via correct commenting on your post or anything. Like there are many factors in comments, okay, be it in groups, be it in other creators' profile, be it in other creators where they comment, or big creators and many more,
Absolutely.
right? So you have to like find your ways, what exactly is working for you in that particular field, note it down over there, and yes, this is how you will build an inbound lead generation strategy. Okay, now when you have that inbound lead generation strategy, go with the outbound one with inbound too. Now what exactly I mean over here is that when you have an inbound thing, inbound lead coming up in your profile, okay, just don't tell them exactly that you are interested in like serving them. Okay, ask them questions, nurture them over there that exactly they are your ICP or not. Getting every like any and every kind of client will not make you grow. I would suggest that. Okay, like refine your clientele over there. Okay, make a authority, because if in the initial days only you will start to take any and every single client, you will lose your like building up. Don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
rush to like just earn money. Okay, go for like thinking that what exactly is my ICP. Okay, ideal customer profile and everything, and like how I can move forward with those particular ones. So yeah, that particular thing happens. So in that inbound, whatever inbound leads you are getting, move them to the outbound thing by nurturing them, by taking them over call and everything. Okay, now this is a sync up between inbound and outbound. Now, what we exactly do in outbound is like moving out to people in the comments, okay, letting them know that exactly how they can like have it from you, like what exact experience you have with
Hmm.
the relationship, okay, and then like obviously a normal outbound strategy works. But yeah, definitely there is a lot of it, okay, and I have a proper system set up for that particular part because I was also struggling 6 months ago with this particular thing. So what exactly I did was like I set it up a proper process after thinking a lot. Like literally, Samiksha, I was having this hardcore like kind of thing that oh my god,
Huh?
how exactly I will move forward with the clientele? How exactly I will get the clients? So
Absolutely. होता है.
from that particular part, I was all about processes that how I need to move forward with the clientele thing. And in 6 months, I like mentioned every single thing how I really need to go since when I started LinkedIn. Okay, so I like not only a single platform, I work as an omni-channel person. Okay. Now I don't have many social media platforms as I earlier said. Okay, but I obviously do the omni-channel thing. That will definitely I will tell you. I'm organizing a masterclass as well. Okay, in 9, 10th and Feb. That's a 3 days masterclass where I'll be teaching you my whole lead gen branding system. So yeah, definitely join in guys because yeah, a lot of value I'll be sharing it over there. So yeah. That's exactly what lead gen branding is, and the automation works like that.
Yeah. आपने कह तो दिया कि do join in guys, but I guess this podcast would be going after 20th.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So for the upcoming thing, like next month, whenever she does start, do
Okay.
follow her on LinkedIn. You will get to
Definitely.
learn lot from her posts
Yeah,
as well as whenever she would be coming up with new things, you can always enroll in them.
definitely. Definitely, I would really try to like come up with the master classes every single month or maybe in 2 months. Okay. So yeah, definitely do try to join in, guys, because there will be a lot of value in everything in every single one. So yeah.
That's good. You told us about lots. Okay. So now coming to as a college student or as a person who is not related to any service, like वो freelancing नहीं कर रहे हैं basically,
Yeah.
and now वो किसी specific field में काम कर रहे हैं. For example, take my example only.
Mm-hmm.
I am working as an author. I have a book coming up. जब तक पॉडकास्ट आएगा मे बी तब तक रिलीज हो चुकी होगी.
That's great. Yeah.
But still, I have a book coming up. I'm doing content creation. I have done freelancing. I have done LinkedIn course writing. So I know the inside from like everywhere around.
Yeah.
So, um, and most of the people in my LinkedIn community also have this problem कि उनको थोड़ा थोड़ा सबका पता है.
Yeah.
They know lots of things and they currently don't want to offer anything. So, what to decide and on which thing they should build their authority and how to build authority on LinkedIn. Tell us about that.
Sure. So basically, like, I just want to ask one single question over here that do you want to get clients?
Yeah, जिनको clients नहीं चाहिए. Okay,
Clients नहीं
they just
चाहिए, but you
want
want
to
to build the authority.
build their brand,
Yeah.
authority, and sell off their top mid calls, you can say, or sell off their anything, any template they have made, or any ebook they have made,
Oh.
any of their products they want to sell. However, they are not taking up freelancing clients. Tell us about that because most of my audience is in this space.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I have been in this phase too, Samiksha. Okay, so what exactly happens over here is that you have curiosity about every single platform. Okay, you want to do content writing. Okay, I was a person who wants to do content writing, graphic designing, okay, somewhat video editing as well, and somewhat songwriting as well, and everything. Okay, so I want to go inside every single insights and everything. Now, what exactly you can do over here is that don't build up as a particular person like having expertise in that particular sector, because when you are starting out you can't be an expert, right? You are a learner,
Hmm.
and build your authority like that only. Being a learner is also a very hard task to do. Reason being that when you are learning something, you have to be on the top of that. Now, let me give you an example of our school time itself. Okay. You are a learner over there, you are a student, you are studying. Okay. Now, what exactly you will have in your mind if you are like a bit more intentional towards studies rather than just like playing around? So, obviously, you wish to like go ahead and be on top, right? Even after being a learner. So that particular thing you should have in your mind that I want to be a learner, but I still want to be on top. Now, how you can do that exactly is thinking and researching around every single topic you like. Okay, mine one was content writing, graphic designing, and songwriting. Okay, these three
Hmm.
sections were there for me. Okay, I used to research a lot on these particular ones. Research a lot. You have a lot of free resources, man. Okay, go use
Hmm.
them, every single one. Okay, write content about every single one. Okay, I have content writing piece. Now I will divide it into three sections. Okay, every single one in three sections, I will write about it in my profile. For 1 month or at least 15 days, do this particular thing. Okay, you will get to know that how your personality moves. Okay, what your personality is exactly doing. What I was doing is I was like writing content, but my personality didn't align with that particularly. Okay, because content writing is something which like people think that you have to be a more into decency side and not exactly into decency. It should be like a more normal or like introvert and extrovert in mid of that ambivert kind of person. But I'm an extra
Yeah.
extrovert. So that extra piece comes into marketing. Okay, that extra thing is of marketing. Okay, you have to market people, you have to talk to people. I have communication thing. So what I did was these three aspects were there. I was like thinking that how I can move forward with these three and how I can like
Hmm.
explore myself from content writing. I made it to marketing through a very like hard hurdles. I started content writing, then pushed it to copywriting. Like I have carried every single thing with me. Okay, so content writing
Yeah.
means copywriting plus content writing. Then what I did was personal branding, content writing, copywriting, ghost writing. Okay. Then what I did, lead generation, personal branding, content writing, copywriting. This was a proper circle for me. I was like hell like exploring and everything. Okay. Now when you write content, no, the content is
Yeah.
something which people if people wants to align it with your personality, they will. If they don't, they will not. Okay. Now your personality is showing that you are a very good content writer. When you speak to people, they are seeing that yes, you have knowledge about it. They will engage. Okay, they will engage with you. They will see even if you don't have that much amount of reach. No, they will get to know that yes, this person has something in it, and few people only they will encourage you. If you are getting
Yeah.
comments like this, that Preksha, I really like your tips around it. Okay, I would love to learn more. Okay, looking forward to your new posts. Okay, looking forward to like getting more insights from you. Okay, these seems to be generic, but when people add emoticons to it, when people add some emotions to it, any emotional word. Okay, I use a
Hmm.
word emotion as girl, buddy. You must have seen that. Okay, so I love those particular word only for the persons I really admire. Okay, I
Okay.
use these words only with the persons I really admire. I really want to like know them or something like that. So this was something which I really that really clicked in my mind. And when you see those comments and everything, you will get to know that how exactly things are working, where my personality is taking me, okay, where my interests are taking me as well. Keep your interest in your hands too, obviously, because if you are like only looking forward with your personality, man, you are a swagger, so just go and rap around. No, you can't do that, right? So yeah,
Hmm.
definitely like move forward with your personality and interest too, and ultimately you will get to know what exactly is your particular niche, and you will have a hands on over it. Okay, so summing it all up, research on the top. Okay, then what you have to do is like check where your personality is taking you. Okay, explore every single thing, write about every single thing in your about section or any platform, of any platform. Just write over there that I'm a freelancer. Don't exactly like put it over there that I am this content writer or something like that. Put a freelancer word. You are doing every single
Yeah.
thing in the freelancing. Okay, put that. You're open to learn. Put that particular thing. So yeah, these all things will help you in a long term. Okay, move forward with your personality. Then after, like, see what interests you the most, and yeah, hook it up, and then like start it off. That's what exactly.
Exactly. You explained it very well. Like I was researching on this a lot, and yeah, you explained it really well.
Thank
Now coming again back to your thing, your freelancing journey and everything,
you. Definitely.
you emphasized upon like systems
Yeah.
in the uh, answer about personal branding, lead generation, and everything. You
Yeah.
emphasized upon systems and everything. So what are systems? हमने एक system तो explain किया कि inbound के लिए you need to post content and outbound के लिए.
Mm-hmm.
And now I would like you to emphasize upon outbound lead generation.
Okay.
See how to identify your ICPs,
Yeah.
how to identify them, and then how to pitch them, how to get on a call, how to onboard them. Explain about that.
Okay, sure. So basically, I would not like explain every single strategy because that's a long process. Okay, so I will short it
Yeah, huh.
in a single like a line profile that go find like what exactly suits you. Okay, for me, I'm a personal branding strategist. I find founders, coaches as my lead perspection. Okay, I do work with both of them. So I go and write in my search section, okay, founders in this particular industry, that like be it a
Hmm.
career coach, be it business coach or something, or be it a founder of SaaS particular platform or anything. Okay, I go and find that particular person. I make a Google sheet. Okay, I put it all
Hmm.
over there that yeah, these are the persons I want to reach out. Now, what exactly I do is I go and engage where they are engaging. If they have the post, then their comments obviously. Okay, where in
Yeah.
which groups they are in. Okay, I will connect with them in the groups as well. Not only with them, with the persons they are engaging in the groups too. So it's a whole lot of work, hell lot of work, obviously. So you have
Yeah.
to like build up an engagement strategy over there as well. Inbound and outbound works the same in this particular thing. Always remember. Okay, in inbound too, not only content and everything is there. Okay, you are setting up an engagement strategy and everything, but you have to do somewhat an outbound thing as well in the inbound. Every time just have this in your mind that you are not only doing the inbound thing, you are always mixing outbound and inbound together. Okay, even if you don't name it. So yeah,
Yeah.
these things are there. Okay, now what we did is like engagement strategy, set it up for the outbound as well. Now you have built a relationship, you have in a like they have the expertise and everything in their mind. Now just keep this particular thing in your mind that whenever you are building relationship or anything, the person like straight in front of you already knows that you want to sell. Okay. They obviously know that you want to sell, okay, and they obviously feel that okay, this person is here to give me something, and that's on me that I want to take it or not. Just change their
Yeah.
perception in the DM section. Okay, don't sell. I would say don't sell. What exactly you do instead, you have set up the relationship, go to the DM section, talk about what you liked in them. Okay, not in their
Yeah.
profile, not in their product, nothing. What you liked in them, in their personality. Okay, go for the psychology part. Okay, because people love to talk when somebody is like embracing their personality, embracing them rather than their product or their writing or anything. You have to embrace that particular person, embrace it. Okay, like ask them that how did you have this kind of personality? I have something similar. Okay, I do this particular thing for that particular one. Like how do you move forward with that? Okay, encourage a conversation, build a conversation for at least 2 days. Okay, if you are a win-win situation is over there, that you have built it up a conversation for at least 2 days. Okay, now it's time to come over the call. And now when you come over the call, again, don't sell. Okay, now I
Yeah.
obviously feel that nurturing a client or anybody, okay, a lead basically, is not only limited to engagement strategy or DM or even the first call. Okay, the first call is the last section, obviously, for the nurturing part, because there you understand the people face to face, that exactly if they will be liking it or not, and that's where you describe it as cold, warm, or hot lead. Okay, so yeah, these three aspects definitely you should have in your mind. Okay, that you need to nurture the client, so nurture the lead basically, and for that, never sell till your first call. Okay, let your first call ends. Let them know what exactly you do. Let them go through your profile and every single thing. Let them take their time. Okay, in the second call,
Yeah.
start pitching out. Okay, don't think that you are like being aggressive. Start pitching out. In every single ending of your line, there should be a pitch. Okay, in every single ending of your line, there should be a pitch, and people will convert most of the time. Reason being, they know you for the relationship part, they know you
Yeah.
for the fun part, they know you for the expertise part, they have the experience itself. Okay, that how do you work? Now, after this all, do you really think that people will not come to you? Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, so this is a particular outbound which everybody should do. And like how I automate it all is when you have this particular system over there, no, that I want to do this only, I want to do that only. Okay, I automate it with the sheets. Okay. I put up every single thing in sheets, okay, and I encourage getting all over there with a template itself. Because every time when you do this, no, for at least a month, you will get a hang of it, that how people shall reply. Like this is the
Yeah.
particular reply only that people will give you. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I I was like, hota hai. Even I got my first client this way
Yeah. And that's
by engaging in DMs.
Yeah, by that's exactly how you get a client for the outbound. And when you sync it all up, that's what a lead gen branding system is all about. That when you sync your personal brand with your inbound strategy, with your outbound strategy, and outbound strategy, that this particular strategy, what I have told you, is a part of it only. Okay, outbound strategy is a
Hmm.
big enough because I sync up, as I already said, omni-channel. So I take a hub of email. Okay. I sync that
Yeah.
email part with my outbound thing, with my inbound thing,
Hmm.
and with my branding too. So what I did was, email is my basic part for the target audience basically. Okay. Email is my basic part. I sync my LinkedIn, I sync my Facebook, I sync my Instagram leads, or even if I get leads from anywhere else as well, be it cold calling too. Okay, I sync them all up with my email part. I create a email sequence, and I engage with every single person in omni-channel phase. That's how I do it.
Hmm. That's good plan. You have so much experience at this age. It's really, really commendable.
Thank you.
And yeah, emphasizing upon this thing also, Deepika in her podcast with me also said that she had a client जो उस time पे convert नहीं हुए थे,
Mm-hmm.
but after some time because they knew her personally. When they required that services, they jumped back to her.
Yeah, definitely. That really happens.
And also चाहे उस पर्सन को वो सर्विसेज रिक्वायर्ड ना हो चाहे फ्यूचर में भी रिक्वायर्ड ना हो बट इफ समवन एल्स आस्क्स देम फॉर दैट सर्विसेज they know and they have that genuine connection with you, personal connection, so they are keen and likely that they will recommend you to them.
Definitely, that's where the networking comes on. No, why we say that network is net worth. This is the reason only.
Absolutely. I call it as
Yeah,
asset of modern times.
definitely. Yeah.
So yeah, now coming to our second last question of the podcast.
Okay.
I don't know ये conversation बहुत लंबी चली जाती but now I have to short it down, but I'm pretty sure that we will have a part 2 also.
Definitely, Samiksha.
Anytime soon we will have a part 2 also. And now coming to irresistible offer, like you emphasized upon irresistible offer बनाना आपने सीखा, being a sales girl, now working as a freelancer. Tell us about your experience of making a irresistible offer.
Yeah, so basically, irresistible offer, I wouldn't say much of it, reason being that like everybody is offering the same. Okay. I am offering personal
Yeah.
branding for the engagement and reach part. I am offering lead generation for increase in ROI and everything. What my irresistible offer is, I offer guarantee. Okay, I offer guarantee that you will get like 5x, you will see this particular thing, and after 3 months, you don't need me. You only need a manager. Okay, you don't need a personal branding strategist or you don't need a lead generation person. What you only need is a manager who manages these all things for you. That's it. You don't have to like pay that amount to anybody. You just have to. Obviously, many will think that Preksha, you are just seizing our opportunities, man. Don't do this. But obviously, like this is something a solution for like my clientele and everyone that they have this particular faith in me that yes, this can work. And what generation branding system I was talking about is obviously well tested in B2B, B2C, and D2C as well. Okay, these all the
Hmm.
industries I have tested them for real, and like I have seen a very nice, tremendous, exactly if I say the results over there, and I was like totally hung up on it that okay, this is something which I really need to do. So definitely like a guaranteed service, okay, a guaranteed service and a service which is exactly aligning with their problem solving thing is something which they need. Okay, they really need to have an implementation in place. Okay, they don't need the solution, guys. Okay, they already know the
Absolutely.
solution, to be honest. Right now our clientele are so smart that they already know the solution. What they are seeking is implementation. So show them that okay, over the proposal, over the contract, every single point, even if your first meeting is there, show them that you can give them the results, you can implement that solution what they exactly have in their mind, and yes, boom, you will get the client obviously.
Absolutely. This is insane. The value you shared here is insane. जो भी इस पॉइंट तक देख रहे हैं उनको सच्ची में बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला है इस पॉडकास्ट से. So
I'm
yes,
glad.
if you found this podcast helpful, do like and do comment for part 2. Part 2
Definitely,
तभी आएगा if you will show lots of love to this podcast.
definitely, guys, do share love to this. Okay, I will share this in my LinkedIn as well, Samiksha. This is really nice. I'm literally happy to have like going through this all particular part. I literally wanted to have audio podcast with you. Thank you so much for this, girl.
Oh, no, no worries. You deserve this, and the value you are providing is insane. Now, coming to the last question of this podcast, as of now,
Yeah.
tell us about your advices for the beginner who are starting up as a freelancer. Tell about any advice you want to give them, or tell us about any mistake that you committed and you don't want them to commit.
Okay.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so summing it all up, like I said one line in the mid as well, and I will repeat that only particularly. Don't ever present yourself as an expert. Okay, don't ever say that you are a personal branding strategist and everything. When I started out, after 2 months only, I shifted to personal branding, and I mentioned this particular word in my particular headline as well, that I'm a personal branding strategist, where I didn't knew what exactly strategy am I following. Okay.
Okay.
So this was a like thing for me, and one of my lead itself told me that, Preksha, how much time have you given to LinkedIn for the personal branding? And I was like, I just started 2 months back. And she was like, then how you know that this strategy will work out? And I was like, I don't have any idea. Okay, so like have this in your mind that you have to set up a strategy out there. If you don't have a strategy in place, you can't like have a game on, man. Okay, so like if you have that particular thing, then only like commit yourself as a strategy or an expert in any single platform. That's exactly what I would give as an advice to a starting freelancer.
That's a great advice. So, yeah, with this, we come to the end of the podcast. This podcast has been really insightful for me, and I hope the same for you guys as well. So, yeah, like this podcast, subscribe to the channel for part 2.
Definitely.
I'll be tracking the progress of this video. And thank you so much, Preksha, for giving in your time.
Thank you so much, Samiksha, for having me. Have a great day ahead. And yeah, hoping to like do the second session soon, man. Literally, it was amazing to be here.
Thank you.
Okay then. Bye.